What a game from Canada as Fred VanVleet and the Toronto Raptors hosted Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. I promise you this highlight will not disappoint. You just got to stay tuned. In the first, it's Irving knocking down the jump shot. Not to be outdone by Fred VanVleet, who had himself a game. VanVleet going to work for the Raptors, who are already up 16. It's VanVleet inside, somehow, some way for his team. In this one, VanVleet made a play. He had 25 first half points. Toronto led it by 10 as we took a break. In the third, Irving's like, enough of that. Over VanVleet, the 2 is good for Kai. And then obviously you can never forget about the easy money sniper. I mean, he's just an assassin on the court. By the way, Kevin Durant had a little game in between the game with the referees in this one. Still managed to ball out. 28 points on 10 of 15 shooting for Kevin Durant. That free throw line jumper gives the Nets the lead. He was great, but trust and believe, this night was about the point guard matchup between Kyrie Irving and VanVleet. Kyrie, that step back 3 will give the Nets a 9-point lead, seemingly in the driver's seat midway through the fourth to win this game. But Fred VanVleet had other plans. A 3 from VanVleet. And then this pull-up jump shot gives the Raptors the 1-point lead. Again, with a minute to go, VanVleet had 39. Irving on the attack. Irving putting the Nets up a point again. He had 32. Scotty Barnes trying to hijack the highlight. He had 26. We got a tie game with 3 seconds to go. The Nets put the ball in the hands of one of the clutchest players this generation has seen, and Kyrie Irving delivers with a game-winning 3-pointer at the buzzer to break the Sixers' heart in probably like 600 different pieces. It's Kyrie for 3, and the Brooklyn Nets walk it off in Canada with a 119-116 win. Irving has made some really big-time plays against the Raptors throughout his career, back in his Cleveland days and even in his Boston days. Now he does it in his Brooklyn days. The Nets have been balling since he's been back. They win this one at the buzzer. If you have not done so, please make sure you subscribe to this channel at FERRO. Our goal is 100,000 subscribers, and we want to get there quickly. Subscribe now if you're enjoying content like this. Kyrie Irving has been so good for the Brooklyn Nets of late. The Brooklyn Nets as a team have been so darn good. They are beating up on the Eastern Conference right now, which is what they should be doing. But we ain't been able to really see this because Kyrie was hurt in the past, had other things going on. Kevin Durant had some injuries in the past. Obviously, they had Harden in the past who had some things going. He was hurt a little bit as well. Admittedly, he wasn't in the best of shape. The Ben Simmons thing is still kind of weird. Still don't know what his destiny is. I don't really think it matters. I believe KD and Kyrie, though, when focused and able to get enough minutes together on the court, I believe they're going to show you that they're a lot better than being eliminated by Boston in the first round. Like if the Celtics and Nets play, let's say in February, assuming both teams to be healthy, man, hey, the Celtics not sweeping the Nets this year. They not. I'm telling you, man, there is so much value in putting together 5 to 8 to 10 to 12 games in a row of togetherness. And that's what the Brooklyn Nets are doing right now. That's what Kevin Durant nor Kyrie Irving have been able to have since they joined Brooklyn. Togetherness. They're building it right now, and they're destroying the league. Kyrie Irving looks phenomenal. He for sure going to be an all-star again if he keeps playing like this. KD, obviously, we know what we talking about with him, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the league. Don't look now, but the Brooklyn Nets, they're not going to be in one of them spots like they were in last year when they're fighting to make the playoffs in the play-in tournament. They're going to have home court, which changes so much for what they're trying to do this year. Hopefully everything stays afloat.